My name's Katie Zabo.
My name is Zoltan Sabo.
And your husband and wife, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So we offer personal training services, individual and one-on-one. And we also offer acupuncture services. And our clientele tends to be more of a individualized. All of our programs are individualized. Nobody has the same as the next person in either area.
You do acupuncture along with your weight loss program. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we have a program that we put together ourselves, and it includes, of course, diet, exercise. It's more of like nutritional guidelines based on whole foods, blood sugar, and certain times of the day for optimal digestion, as well as exercise, personal training, and then the acupuncture component is what makes it unique. And what the acupuncture does is it helps with motivation. It sort of stimulates, well, it definitely stimulates endorphins, like feel-good endorphins, but it also really helps people motivate, because everybody wants to get in shape and they want to be healthy and they want to make healthy choices and make changes, but there's a lot of fear and anxiety and stress around that, and a lot of pressure. You know, when you walk through the door or you pick up the phone to call, there's just a lot of pressure. So the acupuncture component just can help with any sort of making the change, you know, up here, emotional stress, anxiety, depression, motivation to stay with. It also helps with food cravings and appetite suppressant. That's what makes it unique. So I actually left college. I studied shiatsu, which is a Japanese body work, but it's based on Chinese medicine and energy pathways. And when I finished that, I really wanted to get more into it. And so then I moved out to Seattle and I studied acupuncture. And I did my Bachelor of Science, and then I went on to Master of Science and a license in acupuncture. But it just sort of took Chinese medicine to a different level. So we actually met in South America on celebrity cruise ships. I got hired as the first acupuncturist with Acupuncture at Sea. They were the first time world exclusive startup of acupuncture going onto cruise ships. That was back in 2004. And Zoltan was the fitness director on the cruise ship, and we cruised around the South America season with celebrity cruise ships. And then when we moved to Holland, we saw this spot. It was like, this was exactly the view of, you know, when we first met and how we started working together in the beginning. I graduated and I went to UMass Amherst, and I really wanted to do occupational therapy, I thought. And then somewhere along the way, I got into shiatsu.
What do you think of the differences between Chinese medicine and, you know, traditional American medicine?
You know, I think that there's always a place for Western medicine. I mean, the technology is just amazing, and the diagnostics. I think that Chinese medicine can complement, you know, whatever people are going through. I'm not an extremist by any means. I think there's definitely a place, and I'm really just excited to see acupuncture, you know, getting into the hospitals and complementing what Western medicine is doing. And I've really worked with a lot of people who have been able to bypass surgeries just for doing acupuncture before something becomes too, you know, too far. Like knee pain, for instance. You know, when somebody's ready to, say, get a cortisone, or hip pain or back pain or shoulder pain, if somebody's ready to get a shot of cortisone or go in for a shoulder surgery, acupuncture's been great actually on either end. On one way to prevent the surgery and to just help the area heal, promote circulation right to an area, and on the other hand, after surgery, I mean, I've worked with a lot of people to help them just come back much faster after surgery and recuperating, in conjunction with, you know, their rehabilitation therapy too. You know, it's great news that insurance companies are now recognizing acupuncture and even covering it. Some of them are, for most insurance companies, there is a discount that they give their clients. And for some, you know, some people who have Harvard Pilgrim or Blue Cross or Tufts, Cigna, a lot of them are actually starting to cover services too.
Wow,
so
that's
very
great.
Exciting.
Now, how much do they actually cover usually? Like 80% of it, or?
Every plan is different.
Sure, it is. That's true.
In
Yeah.
some plans, you know, you have to pay up front and they reimburse you, and we always provide the appropriate paperwork that you're going to need to submit. In
That's
some
great.
plans, you just pay a copay, and then they, and then we take care of the billing.